What's up, Retro Maniacs? Mike from Mike's Retro Trading Cards. Today, have an update and conclusion for you on the Topps Kobe Bryant rookie card the PSA damaged after they graded it. Stick around. Alright, just wanted to give you an update and a conclusion to the previous video. If you haven't watched that one yet, I'll link it down in the description below. But long story short, sent in a 128 card order to PSA. One of the cards I got back was a Kobe Bryant Topps rookie card. It graded an 8. Well, got to looking at the back corner of the card. You might be able to see it here. But when we got to looking at the card, the back corner looked like it had been peeled back. And sent it back to PSA. They got it on the 3rd, they entered it on the 7th, and they shipped it back out to me on the 7th. This card was a PSA 8. That was what it was originally slapped as, and now you can see it's 5. So PSA did admit that the damage to the card had to come by them after the grading process. They sent me this sweet little bag as part of the makeup plan. But what they did was they refunded my original declared value, and they refunded the original grading fee of $20. This was sent value back at the beginning of March. My thoughts on it, I'm not here to bash PSA. I like PSA. Any company is going to make a mistake. I know there was a comment on one of our HGA videos about how HGA destroyed one of their cards and they'd never use them again. And I totally understand that if people feel that way. It's gonna happen. That's one of the risks that you take if you decide to send your cards into a third-party grading company. You don't know what might happen to it. It could get damaged, and this card goes to show that. So, I mean, it's going to happen to all the companies. It's going to happen whether you consider them the best, you consider them the worst. Any company can have these problems. What is important is that they fix them when it happens. PSA contacted me. The woman I spoke with was very friendly. They told me how they were going to fix it. They told me about the declared value. My only issue is this card had already been graded an 8. So obviously, when I originally sent it in, I only declared the value, I think, at like $75 because I've been in this business. I had a shop for 14 years. I know a little bit about grading. This card I really didn't think was going to grade well, but it was a Kobe Bryant rookie. I thought it'd be worth getting slabbed. I actually found it when I was digging through stuff in the lid to a 3200 box. It wasn't in a soft sleeve. It was just laying in there. It was centered pretty well, but looked a little dingy. I wasn't sure about the surface. So I honestly thought it might grade a 7, and I was trying to be realistic with everything with the declared value. I looked up the prices at the time. Around $75 was what it was, and that's what I put down. Well, the card graded an 8, and it would have been worth $200, maybe a little bit more, but I only got reimbursed for the declared value. Now, if PSA didn't charge you more, if a card pops a 10 and the value goes up, they charge you on the market value of the card when they grade it. I kind of feel like the right thing to do is if you have to reimburse somebody after you grade it, you should really reimburse the market value of the card, not the declared value. The declared value was there, in my opinion, for the shipping, for if the card gets damaged before it gets graded. But once they take the time and they grade it and they put it in a slab and it becomes a different value, that declared value, in my opinion, is out the window, because it's out the window for what they charge you. So it should really be out the window for what they reimburse you for. But, you know, that's just my opinion. I'm a small guy here on YouTube. Nobody really cares. But for what it's worth, that's what I think. But here's the sweet bag. Take a look at that. So that makes everything worth it. So that's really all I have about it. Just wanted to give a little bit of a conclusion for what happened with this card so everybody knows. And thank you for watching. And we'll be back more videos soon.